What gall? Karen, in all the years of our friendship, I have never let you go to the ladies' room alone. But now I must. I am bursting to know what goes on in that feverish little brain waiting in there. Go along, darling. Hurry up, and hurry up. Back to...
Eve, I wish I could believe you. You didn't really say any of those things? They were all Addison?
Oh, you've really got a very low opinion of me, haven't you?
Oh, Eve, don't cry.
I just wish I'd never met him. I'd like for him to be dead.
Eve, I don't think you mean to cause unhappiness. And believe it or not, if there's anything I can do.
Yes. Yes, there is something.
Yes?
Your husband's new play. I've read it.
Oh, have you?
Yes. Addison says that I must play Cora. It's just the part I need for my career.
What? Margo's part? Over my dead body, Eve.
That won't be necessary. Karen, Addison knows how Margo happened to miss that performance. It's quite a story. Addison can make quite a thing about it. Imagine how snide and vicious he could get and still write nothing but the truth. You know, I had a time persuading him last night. That's right. You better sit down, Karen. You look a bit wobbly. And your friendship with Margo, your deep, close, warm friendship, what would happen to it, do you think, if she knew the cheap trick that you'd played on her and for my benefit? And then you and Lloyd, how long, even in the theater, before people would forget what had happened and ever trust you two again? No. No, it would be so much easier on everyone concerned if I were to play Cora. And, you know, it would be so much better theater, too.
You do all that just for a part in a play?
Well, you know, I'd do much more for a part that good.
What happened, Karen?
Oh, nothing much. She apologized.
With tears?
Yes.
Oh, but not right away. First, the business of fighting them off. Chin up, a stout fellow.
Check.
Very classy stuff. Lots of technique. Groom.
Huh? Oh, you mean me?
Naturally. May I have a wedding present?
What would you like, Texas?
I would like everybody to shut up about Eve. Just shut up about Eve. That's all I would like. Tonight, I'm happy. Isn't this a lovely room? The Cub Room. What a clever name. Where the elite meet. Never have I seen so much elite. And all with their eyes on me, waiting for me to crack that little gnome over the noggin with the bottle. But not tonight. I'm forgiving tonight. Even Eve, I forgive you. Groom.
Yes, dear.
You know what I'm going to be?
A cowboy?
A married lady.
With a paper to prove it.
I'm going to have a home. Not just a house I'm afraid to stay in. And a man to go with it. Oh, you'll be there, won't you, Groom?
Oh, often enough to keep the franchise.
A four-square, upright, downright, forthright, married lady. That's for me. And no more make-believe. Off stage or on. From now on, I play grown-up women only. I might even play a mother. Only one child, of course, and not over 8.
Atta girl.
And something else. Lloyd, Karen, will you promise not to be angry with me?
Baby, tonight I couldn't be, no matter what.
Then listen. I don't want to play Cora in your new opus.
What?
Now, wait a minute, darling. Don't get so touchy. I haven't said it isn't a great part in a fine play. I think it is. But not for me anymore. Not a four-square, upright, downright, forthright, married lady.
What's your being married got to do with it?
It means I've finally got a life to live. I don't have to play parts I'm too old for. Just because I've got nothing to do with my nights. No, Lloyd, darling. No, Cora. Now, I know you made plans, but I'll make it up to you. Believe me, I will. Karen, what's the matter? Karen, what are you laughing at? Oh, darling, you must be awfully funny. In fact, it's contagious.
Needless to mention, when Lloyd's new play went into rehearsal, Eve got the part of Cora. I presume it was a mere oversight that Lloyd neglected to consult Karen about it. The denouement, as we say in the theater, took place opening night in Eve's hotel room, a few hours before the curtain went up.
Come in. Oh, Miss Cannon, thank you so much for coming. I was so afraid
I wouldn't come? I admit I was doubtful, but I'm dying to know what's agitating that feverish little brain this time.
Oh, Well, won't you wish me luck on my opening night?
For what it's worth, I wish you luck.
I thank you.
Now, what else?
Well, I wanted to tell you. Well, that is, I wondered if you'd care to do something for one of your dearest friends.
One of my dearest friends?
I'm referring to Karen. It's also about Lloyd.
So, it's about Karen and Lloyd. Continue, pray. By all means, continue.
Margo, Lloyd and I have come to know each other. Understand each other during these weeks of rehearsal. And we know Lloyd is a wonderful man, Margo.
Yes, I know. And commercially, the most successful playwright in America. Let's not forget that, shall we?
Margo, Lloyd is going to leave Karen.
What do you mean?
He loves me. He's going to marry me. Do you understand that? Nothing can stop that, I promise you.
Nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Then what did you want to see me about?
Well, it's just that... Oh, well. Now, look, why should there be any unpleasantness? Aren't we civilized? We're adult. Now, you could speak to Karen, Margo. You could tell her that nothing in the world that she might do or say will prevent Lloyd and me from going on...
I see. Nothing that Karen can do. But what about what I could do?
You? What could you possibly
I could speak to Lloyd.
Oh.
I could say to Lloyd, Lloyd, darling, you love Eve Harrington. But do you love Gertrude Kleinhauser? That is your name, isn't it?
What of it?
I could continue that. It's quite true, Lloyd, that our Eve, or Gertrude, once worked in a brewery. But life in the brewery was apparently not as dull as she has pictured it to us. For example, the boss's wife had him followed by detectives.
She never proved a thing, not a thing.
That $500 brought you straight to New York, didn't it?
Well, she was a liar, a complete liar.
Answer my question. Weren't you paid to get out of town? And you've never been to San Francisco, so how could you have ever seen me act out there? Also, there was no Eddie, no pilot, and you've never been married. That was not only a lie, but an insult to dead heroes and to women who loved you.
Get out! Go out!
Eve, your arm is much too short for that gesture. Besides, it hasn't been used since Olga Petrova.
Get out! Go on!
And don't throw that vase, dear. Don't even put your little hand on it. There. That's better. Goodbye, darling.
Oh, get out! Oh, Addison.
My. Temper, Eve. Why is this ersatz porcelain strewn across the floor?
But now, what do you want here?
I've been waiting for Miss Channing to depart.
You knew she was here?
I surmised she would be.
Oh, that woman, Addison, she's a liar, pure and simple. Why, not a word that comes out of her mouth is the truth.
That shouldn't bother you, Gertrude Kleinhauser.
Oh, I see. She's told you, too.
No, dear. I told her.
You told
My
her?
problem was how best to use this odd information that I had garnered. Printed in my column? No, that wasn't quite the answer, since... Well, my dear, surely you've gathered, somehow you must have known.
Know what?
You and I were meant for each other, Eve.
You and I?
We have a lot in common. A contempt for humanity, insatiable ambition, talent.
You and I...
Oh, no, you don't.
You're very...
Remember, as long as you live, my dear, never to laugh at me. At anything or anyone else, but never at me. Do you understand? Answer me.
Yes, Addison.
Good. Now go take your nap, and good luck for tonight.
I won't play tonight, not possibly. I couldn't go on.
Couldn't go on. Oh, my dear, you'll give the performance of your life. And as you know, she did. And months later, when the Sarah Siddon Society gave its annual award for the best acting performance of the season, the winner was introduced by Margo Channing.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know it is the custom of the Sarah Siddon Society that the winner of the previous season's award shall introduce the actress who is to be honored this season. You see before me the cherished plaque that it was my good fortune to win last year. And beside me, the supremely gifted young lady True, a newcomer among us, but one so talented that in a single year she has risen so high as to be your new award winner. I have no doubt we shall never forget her. Miss Eve Harrington.